back again with another one.
A video of the century. Talking about a lot of mental gains, because before the physical gains, we have to talk about the mental gains. But let's go down the line and see who's here. What's your name, bro? Where you from? What's your channel? If you have a channel, who are you?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I'm back again. It's the Kevin Speaks, aka Vegeta's Pain. Vegeta's Pain, the Prince of all sayings. You can find me on Instagram at the Kevin Speaks. And you can find me on YouTube at the Kevin Speaks Vegeta's Pain, or on Planet Vegeta.
What's up, everybody? It's Mobility Matt with the Martin Mindset. You can find me on YouTube at Martin Mindset, MartinMindset, or on Instagram, Martin Mindset, and on TikTok at The Real Martin Mindset.
What's going on? It's EJ, aka Gohan. You can find me at Instagram, EJS_alkaline_tour. And you can find me on YouTube at capital EJS, capital A, alkaline, capital T, tour.
Yo, man, today we're gonna talk about motivation, man, and a lot of things are motivation. A lot of us are motivated for different reasons, but I want to know how or why, or on the days that it's rainy and you're sad and you're hungover or something. Just your worst days. Maybe you might not be hungover, but it's one of the worst days. What keeps you, or what makes you get up and go work out? I want to know that, especially with my friend.
So what keeps me going, gets me to go out and work out, is failure. Because I feel I see too many people around me that have the ability and they're not using it. People have the potential. That sounds sweet and all that, but when it comes down to it, nobody wants to apply the pressure. You feel me? And that's why I go out and work out, because that's that mental toughness. It builds you up. When you got, 50 reps to do, or 25, even if you're just starting, you got like 5-10 reps to do, and you can't get through it. That's life changing. It's a little bit at a time. You know what I mean? So that's really what it is.
Go ahead. For me, I'd say what keeps me motivated on the days when I don't necessarily feel motivated to do what I know I have to.
You may not have to be working out. It could be going to work. It could be, what motivates you to get up and go get your day done? You know what I mean?
Well,
how you find that?
I'd say it's a combination of things, right? It's a combination of things. If I'm being completely transparent, we all have responsibilities, right? So if we're gonna expand it to the overall scope of what all we have to do, there's things that we know we have to get done, right? And there's things that we want to do. Luckily enough, right, fitness has become therapeutic. And it becomes a time where I can get into my own thoughts and think about what all I have to do, what all I'm trying to accomplish, and really do a self-edit. So really it's the moments when I'm self-editing myself and I'm being most accountable and harsh on myself that pushes me, because I've had plateaus and I don't want to plateau. So that overall desire to continually get better in all avenues, mind, body, spirit, and so all that good stuff, that's what pushes me, like that internal flame to just keep getting better.
What keeps me going?
No. You's a little different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you young blood.
Okay.
How long you been working out, King?
Since a little kid, but I took it serious when I was 15. So about 3 years.
About 3 years been working out consistently?
Yeah.
So what motivates you to work out?
So what motivates me to work out is being a professional observer, looking at my surroundings, seeing the people that was before me, and seeing the people that is coming after me, and being that light, being that person that's going to be a great statue or pillar for the generation coming forward. So I always have to be on my 10 toes, stay on my game, because it's bigger than just me. It's about a legacy that we're going to leave behind. So, yeah.
For me, guys, motivation comes and goes. It's like a trend. Some days I feel like I want to get up and get that shit crazy done. Some days I don't feel like I want to do anything at all. But I know that the consistency in anything beats hard work and talent. So even on the days that I don't do it, I find that when I do it, and I do a little study on those days, what are my outcomes? If I work a little harder, if I put a little bit more oomph, you know, than I would do on a regular day. Just because I feel like I don't want to do it. And that feeling right there is like a battle that I'm having within myself because I already created this discipline. So I double up on my shit, I work even harder, and I get all the results by the end of the day. And when I look at that, it's even better than on the days that I worked hard, which motivates me even more. So that just shows me and taught me a lesson. It shows me that no matter what, I gotta do it. I gotta get it done. No comfortability. It's always pain. You gotta put in pain if you want gains, period. Anything that you want in life. You want money, you gotta put in that consistent work and something to be able to get that money. If you want muscles, best believe you gotta put in that consistent time and that work to be able to get that. The reason why I say time before, because now you can go get, you know what I mean? Depending on how much money you have, you can go invest it in the right places. And, you know, ding! But hey, that's a little faster than you can get the certain muscle that you get. But listen, it's still consistency. You know what I mean? Because that beats hard. That right there beats hard work and talent every single day, guys.
So check it out. Another thing that I would say that gets me up is just the fact that I don't know, I just can't see myself staying dormant and not elevating. You know what I mean? That right there is, I would say, what motivates me the most. The fact that, say you know, you look back at the recent past, and like, I haven't elevated. Like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? It's just, so take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, you know what should motivate you? The blood-clad sun. You know, every day you wake up, you can see that. That should be the biggest motivation. And then on top of that, you can move. Oh my gosh, you have your health. That's it. Get everything else you need, man. Stop complaining. Stop sitting down on the couch. Stop eating cookies and chips. Stop whining. Come on. All these excuses.
So, and another thing that I wanted to add, right, is, and I talk about humility and fitness, right? This is something that's uberly important, right? So another thing that motivates me is this idea, like I said, those plateaus, take accountability, right? That can be a stimulant in and of itself. That can be a very powerful motivating force. This idea that you have to get better, right? There's a saying that says people who are strong have to be strong, which means it's on a deeper level, right? There's a desire to be strong now, right? There's a variety of reasons people want to do that. But like I said, be humble, right? Grind, always be accountable, and just strive to get better every day.
I want to add a little accent to why I stay motivated, and this goes for all people too. When you understand that when you are in your purpose, when you know what you're destined to do, there's either sink or swim. There's no in between. So what you have to do is, when you're in your purpose and you're following what you're ordained to do, you just have one option. There's no doing this, there's only that. So you will understand that when you know exactly this is what I'm here for. And I know why. Because this is what I like. I'm helping a lot of people, and I feel good doing it. So
How did you find your purpose, King?
how did I find my purpose? Going deep within myself, and a lot of fasting and meditating. That's how I find my purpose, because I'm a raw vegan. I'm 18. I eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. All raw, a little bit of cooked. So I would say, for people, in my own opinion, which is also a fact, but there's other perspectives and other ways to get there. But I would say changing your diet and eating healthy I notice when my life is based around food, what I'm gonna have at 9, what I'm gonna have at 12, and what I'm gonna have at 5, I'm not motivated, or I'm not thriving fully in my purpose. But when I wake up and I wanna work out, or when I wake up and I wanna research, that's when I'm fully doing what I'm supposed to do. So.
It's a public service announcement, stack your hips. Squeeze your glutes and hamstrings as well.
I'd say as it pertains to purpose, fitness is definitely one of the avenues that I utilize in order to fulfill my purpose. Me personally, right, my goal and my endeavor is to live lovingly and harmoniously with all races, but my purpose is absolutely to put on people who share my reflection, right? So I'm always absolutely clear about that. So in whatever ways that I can do that, I'm still on my journey, right? So I never profess to being perfect. I just say that I'm in the process and I'm doing the best, right? And when I'm not doing the best that I can, I have brothers to my left and my right who remind me, especially this brother here, when I'm plateauing in fitness, when I'm plateauing mentally, right? So that's another thing. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with the types of people who are gonna hold you accountable. Because self-accountability is ultimately what's most important, but we also could always benefit, right, from having people in and around our lives who can motivate us. So I definitely say, as it pertains to purpose, know that it's always going to be constantly evolving. There's going to be different avenues through which you can do that, but the purpose and the goal is always going to be central, and it's always going to, or should be, clear. And if it hasn't, don't fret, because it'll reveal itself to you, right? And you'll know it when it does.
Every day is an intentful day. Waking up with purpose right there will lead you to understanding what your purpose on this planet is. You feel me? If you're moving without intent, then you'll be lost in the matrix. You won't be able to understand who you are, and then you'll get lost with who you are as well. Consistently trying to find yourself, going through different classes, different ways to figure out what's in yourself. Sitting down, closing your eyes, meditating, eating right. These are some of the things that we have done, but for everyone is different. Like my brother here is vegan. My other brother, Coco Punk, he was vegan. That shit almost killed him. So what he's doing may not work for you. What I'm doing may not work for you. What he's doing may not work for you. The main thing in this plan is figuring out what works for you. What you love, what you like, what you hate. And whatever you love, do that shit every day. You eat every day, right? You love to eat. Like, you can't do everything you love every single day. Live with purpose. Live with intent. Be who you are. This is how I find myself. So I can't sit here and tell you, yo, eat how I eat. You might be an endomorph or an ectomorph, but I'm a mesomorph. You eat how I eat, and you're not getting the same results. Not understanding that our body genetics is totally different. You know what I mean? So, figure yourself out. Take time to just spend with yourself. A lot of people have to be with other people, have to travel with other people when they go places or when they do things, and they just have to be with people when they gotta get their shit on. Figure that shit by yourself. Because once you figure out how to do it by yourself, it's only fun when everybody else comes through. It's like, yo, we here. Because then you will surround, you will get people that your energy will be so strong because you're so in your zone. People like, yo, I'm in my zone too. So what you doing? We doing that? We doing, let's go. Feel me? But shout out to my brothers out here. What's y'all pages so they can follow y'all for more motivation, for other things in any shape or form, if they feel as if they need that inspiration? How could they find y'all? Through the social media platforms, my brother.
Yes. Once again, like I said, man, it's the Kevin Speaks, Vegeta's Pain, the Prince of all sayings. You can find me on Instagram at the Kevin Speaks. You can find me on YouTube at the Kevin Speaks, Vegeta's Pain. where we talking about manhood development, right? Putting each other on, trying to start up the universal conversation. Everybody tapping in, sharing and exchanging ideas as always. And like I said, if not there, you can find me on Planet Vegeta.
Always.
Always.
That's where we train at.
Planet Vegeta, that's a fact.
So for health informational purposes and health essentials, you can find me on Instagram at BJS_alkaline_tour. And also have 2 vegan cookbooks out now if you're a vegan starter, or if you're already a vet in the vegan lifestyle, this is perfect for you as well.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You can catch me on Instagram, on YouTube at EJS, A, alkaline, T, tour. So yeah.
Alkaline.
That's good.
And one thing I wanted to say also is that nobody's coming to save you. You need to find it from within. Just remember that.
You're gonna save yourself. You
Yeah,
got
there's
it,
people
son.
around you to motivate you, but at the end of the day, it comes from within you. So always remember that. And this is Mobility Matt with the Martin Mindset. Anything that involves relieving your pain, your back pain, ankle pain, knee pain, getting more mobile, move around, longevity, life. We had life, you know what I mean? We add years to your life. So it's like, always remember,
Tying your
all them
hips.
people,
my fault.
all them people, like, think about it this way, a lot of people, working 9 to 5, and they're compressing their body while they sit, like this. Then they go to the gym and compress their body more. You need to understand the way your body moves. You need to lubricate your spine and your joints and your ligaments and your tendons. That's why people be lifting so much and their leg will just snap or something like that, because they didn't focus on level 1. They stepped up to level like 3 and started lifting weights. You know what I mean? You gotta
You
lengthen
can't do
and
50
strengthen.
push-ups straight.
You know what I
Can't
mean?
do 50 push-ups straight. Don't touch no weight.
That's a fact. So
I'm sorry. But no, it's true, for real.
follow me on YouTube at the Martin Mindset, MartinMindset. And on Instagram, same thing. And on TikTok, it's the real Martin Mindset.
That's all the times you smash that like button. That's all the times you smash that subscribe button as well. Share the video as well. You smash that, but you probably do it one time. But if go back and follow my brothers. Let's go.
I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth.